So hello people, how are you doing? Welcome to Jewels and Pearls Ladies channel. This is a channel where we are all about young ladies, empowering her with tools she needs for her future, whether it's for marriage, whether it's for business, for work, really just preparing a young lady for the future. So if you're a young lady, you want to stick around, you want to check Jewels and Pearls Ladies channel on YouTube or Jewels and Pearls Ladies on Instagram all the time, because we'll have content that will empower you, that will strengthen you for the future. So welcome, 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 welcome again. Thank you for joining us. Today I want to quickly talk about an issue for young ladies. And I'm talking of very vulnerable young ladies. I'm talking of ladies in their 16, 17, 18 that just get into school. Or perhaps you are not even yet into university or tertiary institution. You are still at home or something. But this is important for you, young teenagers, young people. It's so important that you are assertive. I want to talk about assertiveness. It's so important that you are assertive. Very important. Don't let any young man just take you for granted. I recently had an opportunity to intervene in a matter where a young lady was not assertive enough to stop a young guy from fingering her. And I was like, how could you? How would you leave your body like that? And it was obvious she did not have the strength or the tools to say no. The book written by Pastor Nomti Odukoya, recently of blessed memory, that says, "No, don't touch me there." That book is so powerful. Now I'm recognizing that it's not just for children that are below the age of 10. Even some teenagers do not have that knowledge. Yes, I was shocked recently. Even some teenagers do not have that knowledge. So it's important we even begin to teach it to young teenagers that do not have that knowledge, that there are certain parts of your body no man should have access to, no boy, no guy should have access to, even other young ladies should not have access to it. So there are certain parts of your body, for example, your breast. By all means, no man should just come and touch and caress. No. Another example, your lips. By no means should you allow a man just come and kiss you. Why? What's the reason? For what? Has he paid anything? Has he married you? There should be standards. Be assertive for yourself. No man should just go and tap your bum and walk away. No, not allowed. No man should put his finger into your vagina. No, not allowed. Not allowed. I remember when I was in primary 6, which is the 6th grade in primary school. And my teacher, I had a male teacher. And some of us were big in that class. When I was a child, I was also big. So I was big, but I didn't really have, my boobs were not out, my breasts weren't grown yet, but my bum was out. So we used to have this, our uniform was this check blouse, and we have a pinafore on it. So in the pinafore, those of us that were big, that had bum, of course it will show at the back and all of that. And that my teacher in primary 6, when I go to submit my book, he will smack my bum. And he was a male teacher. He would smack my bum. I did it the first time. I was uncomfortable because my mom has told us, don't let any man touch you. If a man touches you, you'll be pregnant. That story they used to tell in those days. And the man would just smack my bum. Did it the first time. I was uncomfortable. He did it again the second time. When I got home, I told my mom. My mom said, what? The next morning, my mother was in school to shake the whole school. And obviously, that fight wasn't just for me, because even though he was just smacking my bum in primary 6, I think I was about 10 plus thereabout, I also had another classmate that had breasts already growing. He was touching her breast. So my mom coming to school to rake and shake the whole school, also brought out those other things he had been doing and brought liberation for all the students, all the female students. Not knowing that he had been touching breasts of other girls as well. So people began to talk. People were able to express themselves. And I think he was sacked then. He was removed from school. So it's so important that we are assertive. Be assertive. Be assertive. I also remember another case when I was in my first year in university. And this young man, for some reason, got my room number, came to visit me. And as we were talking, okay, he asked me to come out of the hostel. We were standing outside. And as we were talking, I just noticed, because of the ambience, you know how it is in the evening and on campus, guys and girls hanging around. And as we were talking about, okay, what's your department? What's your, just simple things. I just noticed that his mouth was coming close to my own. And I noticed that this man wanted to kiss me. I just turned my face. And I shouted at him. I said, why? Why do you want to kiss me? What? What do we have? What? And I walked away. I walked angrily back to my hostel. That was the last time I had any conversation, anything to do with him. Because I was wondering, on what basis does he want to kiss me? Young ladies, be assertive. On what basis does that man have the right to touch you? What right? Has he paid for your dowry? Has he visited your parents? Has God said concerning him is your husband? Has he paid your dowry? Is he your husband now? On what basis? I know the society has turned, when it comes to morality, when it comes to things being right, I know things have turned upside down. But the truth is, it's important young ladies are assertive. Things must be done right for you to enjoy the peace and joy in your marriage in the future, which may be 10 years or 20 years or whatever years ahead of you. For you to enjoy the peace in that future, it's so important that you are assertive now, so you don't expose yourself to danger. So that man asks you and says, can I finger you? Can I put my finger inside your private? What do you say? No, don't touch me there. A man wants to kiss your mouth. You say, no, don't touch me there. He wants to caress your breast. No. And in case if he wants to forcefully have his way, please shout, scream, give him a mark with your fingers, fight. Make sure you create attention so that you are saved at the end of the day. Don't let any man just take advantage of you. No, you are not a plaything. You are not a toy to practice what he watched on pornography. No, say no. Always say no to anything you're uncomfortable with. You are not sure. Say no, walk away, scream, shout, run. Whatever you have to do, please be assertive. Please be assertive. Young ladies, be assertive. Don't let that man touch you, caress you, have his way free. Do you know that when someone kisses you, he cannot unkiss you? Do you know when he caresses you, he cannot uncaress you? It cannot be undone. Mentally, it may give you some kind of imbalance, like, why did he do that to me? Why am I feeling this way? And all of that is so important. Please, young ladies, be assertive. Learn to say no. Something you are not comfortable with, say no. Your private, your lips are private. Your boobs, your breast, private. Your bum at the back, private. Your vagina in front, private. Don't let any young man take advantage of you. Please be assertive. Say no. Walk away. Create a scene. Whatever you have to do. And I also want to mention that there are some other young ladies that do that to other young ladies. I remember, because of the kind of job I do, I get into the space of young people. And a young lady once reported to me and said, you know what, there's this girl in my room that's always touching our boobs. We are all roommates, but every time, once you undress or you're trying to dress up, she always go around and press. I said, no, you tell her to stop. So perhaps in boarding school, maybe you're in boarding school or you're in the university and such is going on, even young lady to young lady, say no. Tell her to stop. And if she refuses to stop, please report her to an authority. Tell her to stop, move away, have your bunk separated or something. Give her boundaries. You cannot touch me. Because some girls are also loose. They can do about anything, and it is wrong. What is wrong is wrong. What is right is right. There's no gray area. No. What is white is white. What is black is black. We don't doesn't mix. There's no gray area. So it's important, young ladies, be assertive. I'm sure this was a blessing to you. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jewels and Pearls Ladies channel on YouTube, and on Instagram, Jewels and Pearls Ladies. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.